show initial game screen. Hello everyone, today we're going to create three functions, and pretty much they are going to be responsible for displaying the initial screen, and there are also some other functions we will create regarding the score update and basically the update of every frame in our game. But let's get started with the score, with the initial interface game. So here I will zoom in so you can see good, and let's start writing. So I'll create a new function which is going to have its first indentation level. So def show start interface, and then screen comma screen size, and then let's write screen dot fill 255 on 255 on 255. Okay, this is basically the color code with which we are going to fill our screen. And then let's write t font equals to pygame dot font dot font, and then cfg dot font path, and then screen size divided by 5. Then let's create the other font, which is going to be C font, and this will be equal to pygame dot font dot font, and then cfg dot font path, and then screen size 0, and then 20. Okay, so since we have already our fonts, the title and the content font, now we're going to create our title. So I'll write title equals t font, so we're drawing here with the title font, dot render, and when we render we need to add text and we need to add color and position, obviously. So let's write the text. Let's write u and then scare game. Okay, then the next attribute is true, and our color will be 255 0 0, which is the red. Okay, so here is how we draw our title. Now let's draw the content. So I write content equals to C font dot render, and then it is the same thing. So let's write here press any key to start. So this is going to be written, then we write true, and the color will be 0 0 25, which is black. Okay, now you can see the warning near the title and the content, and this is because we have these values, we have the text written with the font, but we didn't actually do anything for drawing it. So I write t rect will be equal to title dot get rect, and then t rect dot mid top will be equal to screen size 0 divided by 2, and then screen size 1 divided by 5. Then we will do the same with the content rectangular. So crect will be equal to content dot get underscore rectangular, and then I will do crect dot mid top, so we find the middle of the rectangular, and this will be equal to screen size 0 divided by 2, comma, screen size 1 divided by 2, and then let's write screen dot blit, okay. And first we're going to add the title rectangular. So with blit we're adding things on the screen. So let's write title trect and then screen dot blit content, comma, crect. Okay. So since now we added all the rectangulars and basically what's gonna be our interface, let's now enable the user to quit the game from the screen interface. So to do this, I will do a while loop. So let's write while true for event in pygame dot event dot get, then the brackets. Now for each event, if event dot type will be equal to pygame dot quit, then pygame dot quit function will be activated, and also the sys dot exit function will also be activated. Now elif event dot type, so in any other case we'll write pygame dot key down, okay. So if you press any key, okay, so one way is to quit the game and then we'll exit, but if we press any key, so a key is down, we'll return, okay. So this will enable the game to be played once we press any key. And now since we are ready, outside of this for loop we'll write pygame dot display dot update. So that's it, guys. We're ready with the show start interface function. This was the longest function we're going to do today, but now it is a time to create two other functions, the first of which will be show score. So let's write def show score, and then screen score, and then the position. So the position of the score is going to be predefined, so it will be displayed always in the same place, and I will write 10 on 10. Actually, I will change the type of brackets here. So the position will be 10 on 10. That's it. Let's close this bracket here. And obviously, so in the show score, we will need the screen value, the actual score, and the position on which the score will be displayed. So, set this, let's start. Let's first define a font. So, font will be equal to pygame dot font dot font class, and here we will take our font from the resources folder. So I will write cfg dot, and you can see here font path. So select this option, or write it, and then select the size of the font, which is going to be 30. Now let's write the actual score on the screen. So score underscore text equals font dot render, and then we'll write the score. So this will be score, and here write %s. So %s means that we want to add certain variable after the score keyword, and obviously this is going to be the integer of our score. So out of the parentheses write % and then score, and this means we will pass the variable of the score after the score keyword. Okay, then write true and set the color, which is going to be 0, 0, 0, black. Then write screen dot blit in order to add the score on our screen, and write score underscore text and the position on which we would like to add our score. That's it. So this is how you display the score inside our gameplay. So the next function we will write is the function which will enable us to update the screen. So let's write def show update frame, and then screen obstacles skier and score. So basically this is everything that will be displayed in our screen. So the screen or the background, the obstacles, the skier, and our score. So since we pass these parameters here, what I will do first is to set the background color. So here I will write screen dot fill, and here we will use a color code 255, 255, and 255. This is our background. Then we'll draw our obstacles. So obstacles dot draw. So we'll draw them on the screen, and then let's write screen dot blit skier dot image comma skier dot rect. Now let's write show score, and then screen and score are the parameters that we will pass here. Okay, so obviously here we draw the image of the skier, and then we used the show score function in order to display our score by passing the screen and the actual score. And finally let's write pygame dot display dot update, and obviously here we will update the display once we are progressing with our game. So these are all the functions, guys, you need to create prior start writing your main game class. Good job, really good job, but there is more work to be done, and we'll continue in the next video with starting with the main class and defining the initial parameters for your game. It's enough for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.